Hey guys. So I have a little extra time today, so I figured I would film a second part to my controversial paranormal opinions. And I'm sorry if the quality of this video isn't up to par. I just decided to do this randomly, and I have to do it on my phone. So actually, this is like at the end of the video, but I'm gonna like tag this in the front of the video. I wanted to let you guys know that I filmed an update video that isn't uploaded yet, but I said it there, I'll say it here in case some of you only see one of these videos. I have uploaded a video and then half of the comments got removed by YouTube. So if you comment on my top 10 paranormal investigations, I didn't respond, it's not because I'm ignoring you. YouTube most likely deleted your comment, and I am sorry about that. Like, one was an invite to be on somebody's channel, and a couple of them were people that I personally know are not spam, but YouTube will always tell me it's spam. Actually, they were all people I knew that weren't spam. But YouTube will tell me that it's spam. They do that to me all the time. It's very annoying. But I just figured I would say that just in case you guys don't see both videos, because YouTube doesn't push out my videos either anymore. So I've been blacklisted by YouTube. Black sheep of my dad's side of the family, blacklisted on YouTube. What you gonna do about it? So as always, if any of these opinions do not correlate with your opinions, it is just my opinion. How many times can I say opinion? But please do not take offense to it. I believe that we are all going to have different opinions based upon different experiences and different belief systems and backgrounds, and we should not take offense to each other's opinions unless they are absolutely offensive. But these are just things I believe based on my experiences and the research I've done and the encounters that I've had. You know what's funny? I ended the first one on my phone because my camera died. So the first one is, I do not believe that mortals... I just combined mirrors and portals. Let's try this again. I can't get this sentence out. Number one, I do not believe that mirrors are portals. Whew, why was that so hard? I know a lot of people really back this belief, and it's just something that I have never believed because I've always had a lot of mirrors in my home growing up, and Lacey's like legit panicking because the cat is... She had to walk by the cat and she didn't want to. My dog's a wimp. The big bad boxer back here. Follow her TikTok. I've always had a lot of mirrors in my house, even as a child, and I've never had that experience. So I find it hard to believe that it's true because I've had antique mirrors. I have had a whole wall. I actually, again, have a whole wall that's a mirror. It's in my dining room. You can kind of see it. So right here, that wall is a mirror, and what you're seeing is actually the kitchen wall. It's like reflecting against the mirror. So the gray is the kitchen. That whole wall is a mirror. Growing up, my mom had mirrors from the 1700s and 1800s all over the house. I've had mirrors in my bedroom, like full length body mirrors, little makeup mirrors. I've had a couple of those lying around. I have a couple upstairs. My closet door, I have two closets in my bedroom upstairs, and the one closet is a big mirror. So I don't know. I mean, until I have that experience with different spirits coming and going, and possibly coming and going from the mirror, I can't feel like mirrors are portals. So number two, I would say there is exceptions. Orbs. I don't believe that most orbs are paranormal. I've always said this. I believe that most orbs are dust or bugs or light orbs, but I do believe that there are a few exceptions. Unless there's something really unique about the orb, I have a hard time believing it to be an orb. There's a few instances where I have thought maybe, but I can't say for sure because orbs are a bit of a stretch for me. They always have been, they always will be. They're so easily explained. I think you should be suspicious of haunted items with long backstories. Yes, there's people who have haunted items, and yes, there's some, or haunted items, I should say. Yes, there are people who truly believe an item is haunted, and yes, that item could truly be haunted, but there's a lot of people who want to capitalize on the fact that people want to test out that theory. And if there is a big backstory, I find it very hard to believe that that item is haunted. I'm sorry. If you have a doll named Christie, and Christie has like this long ass story, she's from the 1700s, she was murdered by her mother by being drowned in a river, she is haunting this doll because she thinks that it will bring her body back. Like, how do you know all that? I'm sorry, I don't believe that. It's just like, okay, sure, Jan, sure. Zach Bagans is not the authority on ghosts that he thinks he is. I know. Everyone is going to be so annoyed with me. Good thing the dislike button is not visible, huh? I'm just kidding. I don't care. I don't think Zach Bagans is all that. I've said this so many times. He is dramatic and exaggerative, and I don't support the belief that everything is demonic and evil, and I kind of think he's a little full of himself. You know, he's always talking like about the ghosts like they know him. Like they all know him. I'm like, just like, dude, do you think the ghosts just like sit in a room together and like, yo, have you heard about Zach Bagans? Oh yeah, dude, I'm fucking scared of that guy. And why you do nothing, you just go in and you yell a lot and then leave. What are they afraid of? They're not. They're already dead. Like, what are you gonna do to them? And the demon's not gonna be scared of Zach Bagans. He's just not. He's just not. I'm sorry. Like, sorry. Actually, I'm not. Not sorry. Like, sometimes I watch Ghost Adventures when I'm bored. Sometimes. And I always end up thinking, why'd I put this on? Not a fan. I liked the documentary when I first saw that years ago. And would my opinions change on the documentary if I watched it today? Maybe, but I've never been a fan of the show ever. I always liked Ghost Hunters when I was little. And then Grant left, I feel like it kind of, even before Grant left, like right before he left, it just kind of lost some of its pizzazz, I guess. But that was always my go-to show. Here's another one that's gonna piss people off, but your non-baptized child is not going to hell. Say it with me, everyone. Your non-baptized child is not going to hell. Why would God do that? Like, that's horrible. That's awful. I just, why would he do that? That's so mean. God is supposed to be good, right? So, like, why would he send them to hell? Take your belief out of it for a second, whether you believe in God or not. I just think, in general, that's a crazy thing to believe. I mean, no offense if you believe that. I shouldn't say that. It's kind of mean. But I just think it's a drastic thing to believe would be a better word. Because it's really mean. It's really, really cruel. And why would God do that if he was so nice? Right? Like, anyone else? Just me? I don't know. And the final opinion, I don't think attachments are as common as other people believe them to be. I think that they can definitely happen, 100%. I just don't think they're going to happen if you go on a ghost tour. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to happen if you go on an investigation most of the time. I have had 2 times where it got a little weird after an investigation and it made me question if I brought something home with me. And that was it. And I've gone on a lot over the years. Some were filmed for YouTube, some were not. But I've been on a lot. And to only have it happen 2 times out of all of the times that I've gone on an investigation, that's not many at all. So I just don't think they're, I mean, and I don't even know if they really did happen. Like, it's really hard to say because I'm not a medium. I can't see them. I'm going based on experiences that I've had after them and things that were unexplained. Again, I think they can definitely happen. I full-heartedly think they can happen. I think that it's fine if you want to tell the spirits after investigation, stay here, you can't follow me home. That's fine. I've even done that a few times. It depends on how the investigation's going and how do I feel during the investigation, if I want to say it or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't always say it, and like I said, I've only had 2 times where maybe something followed me home. I definitely don't think that it hurts to say it. I don't think it hurts to lay down the law. I'm like, don't come home with me, you're not welcome. But I also don't think you have to. Some people are going to be mad about that one as well. I already know. But this is why it's called my controversial paranormal opinions. Do you say controversial or controversial? I want to know. When I read it, I think controversial. And then in Philly, a lot of people would say controversial. So I don't know. I say both because of how I read it, and then how when I think about the word, I think of controversial. But when I go to actually just say it and I'm not thinking about it, it just comes out, I say controversial. So let me know. That has nothing to do with the opinions. I just kind of wanted to hear what you guys say. I'm loving filming right here because you get to see my Christmas tree as well. Let me know any of your controversial opinions down below, or controversial opinions down below, and let me know how you pronounce that word. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.